Just flown in fresh from Italy. But first, the TransAm race. 20 cars starting this race for $48,000. On the pole, the left of the screen, Elliott Forbes Robinson's number 55, the White Firebird. Beside him, Montrealer Richard Spinard, and Spinard edges out in front on the first turn. Yes, closes the door on Robinson. They head for the Hippodrome, a place normally reserved for horse racing. It looks as if Richard is already pulling out a good lead over Elliott Forbes Robinson, but Robinson might be taking it easy this early because his tires are probably not up to racing temperatures yet. These tires should be around 200 degrees Fahrenheit to give the car the proper traction. Elliott Forbes Robinson's teammate, number 50, Epi Wietzes, is not having any trouble. He's pulled out to pass Phil Curran in the black Corvette. Let's see if he got through. Yes, it's Spinard, Robinson, Wietzes, and Curran. And there's some action for sixth place as the cars break for this tight left-hander. And look at the lead that Spinard has opened up. Spinard uses all of the road and the sidewalk as he prepares to enter Ryan Corner. Now, this is the tightest part of the track and the entrance to Trois Rivieres, the new pit area. It's still Richard Spinard, number 0, in the lead, followed by Elliott Forbes Robinson's 55. Canadian Epi Wietzes, who won this event last year, is third, and then Phil Curran from Florida in the 99 Corvette. And behind him is Spinard's teammate, number 4, Darren Brassfield. Back at Villeneuve Corner, some of the other cars are using a lot of the track. Oh, no, look, there's an accident. Number 14, Doc Bundy from Gainesville, California. He's third in the TransAm point standings and finished for the day. Oh, he really had the door closed on him. A tough way to end the day on that first lap. Well, Doc Bundy may be having problems, but Phil Curran hasn't. He just passed Epi Wietzes, and Elliott Forbes Robinson moves him up to second spot. It doesn't look like Elliott Forbes Robinson is going to give up easily. He's up beside Curran on the long back straight. No, he doesn't make it. And the leaders are now lapping some of the back markers. So it's Richard Spinard, Curran, Elliott Forbes Robinson, Epi Wietzes, and Darren Brassfield. You know, it'll be interesting to see if the Corvette can close the gap on Spinard's TransAm. It was a Corvette driven by Epi Wietzes that won here last year. By the way, this part of the track was newly named earlier today after the late Gilles Villeneuve. So it's Villeneuve Corner, followed by Villeneuve Street. Oh, and look at these cars with their right front tire lifting right off the pavement. And here's Ludwig Heimrath Sr. He's into the pit, but he does not look clean. Oh, big sideways spin by number 51, Richard Reynolds of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Now, the other drivers cannot see him around the corner. The yellows are waving. Phil Curran is by safely, but no Richard Spinard. He's obviously gone out on the back straight. That's too bad. He looked like a sure winner with that impressive lead. And here's the other member of the Heimrath father and son team, Ludwig Heimrath Jr. out of the Porsche. In the meantime, 55, Robinson has been passed by number 50, Epi Wietzes. And Epi is right on the bumper of that new leader, Phil Curran. I think Epi Wietzes is setting Curran up. They're coming into Duplessis Port. It's one of the landmark locations here at Trois Rivieres. Well, Epi did set Curran up. He's by him just before the corner. What a move by Epi. And have we got a battle for the lead going on now? Here are two cars having their own personal battle. Number 36, Paul Miller in a 924 Porsche Turbo in 4th spot, and Darren Brassfield back in 5th. You never know what's going to happen in this form of racing. I'll tell you, there are so many walls, narrow corners, and curves, and they all seem to close in on you here. And look at this. Curran must have problems. Elliott Forbes Robinson has gone past Phil Curran and taken over second in these closing laps. So it's now Wietzes, number 50, Robinson, 55, Phil Curran, 99, and he has really dropped back. Well, I wonder what's going through the minds of these two leaders. Is it teamwork or pass me if you can? We talked to Robinson about Epi Wietzes earlier.
I need points this weekend, and if he can help me, I would appreciate it. But Epi is also going to race for himself this weekend, but knowing that if towards the end of the race there's something comes up where there's a problem, he is only driving 2 races, not for points. And hopefully we'll work something out. But at this moment, there's nothing other than he's going as quick as he can and doing the best job, which is very, very good for his first time in the car.
Well, Elliott Forbes Robinson is trying Epi down the straight. Will he get him? No, he tucks in behind. It's do or die now. We're on the last lap. Now, on the long back straight, it's Elliott Forbes Robinson on the right of your screen. And yes, he wins the drag race as they come into corner number 11. So, it's Elliott Forbes Robinson, number 55, and Epi Wietz's, and we can only speculate as to whether or not Epi let Robinson by, but it would be my guess that he did. There's the leader, Elliott Forbes Robinson. He's won 3 TransAm races this year and looks to be headed for another first-place finish. At 38 years old, it looks as if EFR might sew up the championship with this win. Now, he's no stranger to the winner's circle at Trois Rivieres. He won 2 Can-Am races here in 78 and 79. So there it is, Elliott Forbes Robinson first, Canadian Epi Wietz's second, and look at this man, or should I say his left front tire. Number 36, Paul Miller, now in 3rd spot in his 924 Porsche Turbo, and what a spectacular way to end this Labatt TransAm race. Number 47, Wayne Harper is 4th, and an unfortunate Phil Curran is 5th. Let's go down to the presentation in the winner's circle.
And now, the winner from North Carolina, Elliott Forbes Robinson.
A very happy winner, Elliott Forbes Robinson. And if you enjoyed that TransAm event, then don't go away, because we have more coming up next. The Labatt Formula Atlantic race here on CTV.